What's up, movie crew? We got one more list, and this one is 5 movies I am anticipating for 2023. Now, there are like some other subgenres. If anyone wants to know like my most anticipated horror films or my most anticipated comic book movies or anything like that, comment down below and I will try to do something. But before I get anything, if you are new to this channel, my name is Luke, this is Let's Watch a Movie, and if you're anything cinema and physical media related, you've come to the right place, so hit that subscribe button. At number 5 is the Exorcist Reboot. Now, prior to watching Halloween Ends, this would have been number 2 or number 3. But Halloween Ends was not good. However, the people behind the Halloween Ends movie were behind the 18 reboot and Kills. And it's being made by Blumhouse. Which means I've still got some hope for the new Exorcist movie. I am a fan of the original. It is one of my favorite horror films. It's one of the best movies to come out of the 70s. The sequels are a little bit, they leave a lot left to be desired. But it will be nice to finally see a decent exorcism movie in modern times. Just throwing that out there. My number 4 is the Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel. I've got to say, when I first heard some of the results about Ghostbusters Afterlife, I was a little skeptical on seeing it. But a couple of my friends were like, hey, we should go see this. It's going to be awesome. Let's go watch it. And I was entertained the entire time. So I definitely want to see what they do next. And a continuation of what we got with the new characters, because the new characters were actually really good. I would like to see them come up with their own storyline, though, instead of rehashing what ended up being the second movie. So, to the people making the new Ghostbusters movie, please do your own thing instead of rehashing a plot from another movie. At number 3, and it's weird to put this one at number 3, because if this were just a few years ago, this would be number 1 and there wouldn't even be any question about it. But my number 3 is Oppenheimer. If you do not know, I am a huge Nolan stan. We're going to go beyond the whole being a fan. I'm a full-on stan. However, I didn't like Tenet. And Nolan has gotten a little pretentious. And that is coming from someone who loves his movies. But the man still makes amazing movies. And this one has a stacked cast. So there's very little for me to be upset about, given what all it looks like we are getting for this movie. I do hope that going into this, though, that people focus on the story behind Oppenheimer and the cast and the making of the movie and the movie itself, instead of Nolan's recent controversies with Warner Brothers. At number 2, John Wick Chapter 4. Alright, this movie was supposed to come out in 2020. Then everyone knows what happened in 2020. It was supposed to come out in 2021. Then it was 2022. Then we get the first trailer coming 2023. The John Wick movies, I have had very little complaints with. I can watch all 3 of those back to back to back with no problems. Keanu Reeves does his thing in that role. I've got to say, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the Ballerina spinoff. I'm looking forward to the Continental miniseries that we're supposed to be getting. I don't know where it's going yet, but I love this franchise. And as long as they keep giving us good movies, I will be there to watch them. And I am looking forward to watching this opening day. My most anticipated movie is Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. No questions about it. Into the Spider-Verse is easily one of my favorite comic book movies. When No Way Home came out, I did a ranking of the Spider-Man franchise, and Into the Spider-Verse was number one, and there's no question about that. Yes, No Way Home was good, but Into the Spider-Verse is a work of art, and you could even take that literally, given that there is hand-drawn art in these movies. I hate the fact that we've had to wait so long, but between the events of 2020 and this being so big of a movie that they've had to split it into two movies, I'm trusting the process with this one. Yes, Sony kind of sucks at making Marvel movies without Marvel's help, but with Into the Spider-Verse, they knocked it out of the park, and it is such a flawless film. I am so ready for June to get here so I can be there opening day, and depending on how much I love it, I might even see it twice opening weekend. That is one of my favorite movies of the last few years. It has everything a Spider-Man fan could want in a movie. As an animation fan, it has some of the most unique artwork and animation styles. And for anyone that just needs something to watch to kind of help yourself unwind, I recommend Into the Spider-Verse as well, because it is everything you could want in a movie. And that is why Across the Spider-Verse is my most anticipated movie of 2023. Those are my most anticipated films of 2023. Like I said, if you would like to know my most anticipated horror, my most anticipated comic book movies, stuff like that, comment down below, and if there's enough requests, I will definitely make those videos. And hopefully you enjoyed all these lists I've done the last few days. I promise the next video will not be a list, it will be a regular video. Don't know what it is yet. Gotta see what's coming up. And as always, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. You like what you see, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below, what movies are you most excited for that are coming in 2023? But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next time.